Was the number one thing, at least for my childhood. But we can see that with the second generation leader come into place, we do see Dongfu Li trying pretty hard to find a way to be innovative. We see a lot of different types of advertising campaign trying to bring about the nostalgia feeling for our generation. We see the brand cooperating with major other types of companies and rolling out different types of sidekick kind of product that innovate to find different types of cartoon image for these brands. And also we also see actually Wahaha is actively researching on the quote-unquote healthy beverages. Is like the using sweet subsidies instead of using sugar because it's considered healthier for today's younger generation. So definitely, once the second generation of leadership comes in place, they have their initiatives. They can inherit the spirit and the value, the core value of the company while finding a way to innovate. That is one plus, in my opinion. Is there any similar cases or different cases in the overseas market, Brendan? Did you notice any of these second generation leadership doing a really good job, or maybe not a really good one, in the overseas market?
Yeah, definitely. I think there's multiple examples, but just as a general overlook at that trend, when second generational leaders come in, I think when it comes to innovation and trying to leave your mark on a family business, I think there are a lot of second generational ownership and leadership that come in that try and kind of put their stamp on a certain product, and I definitely think that has its pros and cons, because obviously the pros is that, the new generation can come in and, take the business into the new, into the future and innovate with new products and actually find ways to make sure that the company maintains success during changing times. And, there's many benefits to that sort of innovation. But on the other side of things, if you come in and you change too many things, so for example, if you've got a very original product that has been very successful for many, many years, if, new leadership or, the second generational family ownership or leadership comes in and starts to change that product or introduce new products that overshadow the product that has brought them so much success, that can sometimes be a risk that pays off, or sometimes it can be a massive failure, and customers that have been loyal to the brand for many, many years might lose confidence in that brand, and then all of a sudden, find themselves going towards the competition. So I think there's definitely pros and cons to new leadership coming in and trying to, lay their market down in terms of impacting the future success of the company and trying to leave their legacy when they pass it on to the next generation. I think there's definitely pros and cons to that approach. So I think it really depends on the company. It depends on the products or products that that company produces. But I think either way, when new generations of leadership come into a family business, I think it's always going to be tricky to see if that level of success can be maintained and if the innovation that comes in is either going to be a success or a massive failure.